What's up everybody, Kevin here, and we are back with part 6 of strings keyword. In this part we are going to talk about last index of keyword, replace keyword, and remove keyword. Now let's start the video. First we are going to talk about last index of keyword. The first thing you have to know about this keyword is that the output of this keyword is integer. This number shows us the index of character or the string that we want. As you can see, I created an integer and I put the output of last index of in that integer named int for last index of, and I equaled that with str1 dot last index of and two parentheses. We have two types of input for last index of. One is string and one is character. Obviously they act the same way, but character is for a single character and string for a series of characters. For example, I gave I as an input for last index of keyword, and it shows me the index of last occurrence of I in my string, which is 3. And as you can see, if I change the input to R, it will show me 16, which means the last occurrence of R is in index of 16. We also can have another input, and that is the starting index. If I don't assign any starting index, the keyword searches the whole string. But if I choose, for example, 16, it starts from 16 and goes toward 0. As you can see, because I've chosen 16, it searches the whole string again. But if I change that to 2, it returns -1. That means it didn't find any I in the string that comes before index 2. And also we can have another input, which is counter. We call it counter. Counter is an integer. For example, if we give counter, for example, 10, it returns -1 because it started searching from index 16 and goes towards 0 in 10 steps. It didn't find anything in that specific string. But if I change that to 14, it starts from 16 and goes towards 0 in 14 steps. And again, it did find I. And that's it for last index of keyword. Next, we have remove keyword. Okay, now for remove, the output of remove is another string, which I wrote string str for remove equals str.remove with two parentheses. The input for remove keyword is an integer, which shows us the starting point of removing process. For example, as you can see, if I write 5, it removes index 5 and the rest of the string. We also can have another input, which is an integer, and we call it counter. It works exactly like the counter in LastindexOf. For example, if I write 3 here and start the program, it removes the for me, because t in the is in the index of 5, and it repeats this process 3 times, exactly like a loop. and this is how the word "the" can be removed in this case. And that's it for remove keyword. Now let's move on to replace keyword. The output of replace keyword is also string, which I created a string here. Str for replace equals str1 dot replace with two parentheses. We have two inputs for replace keyword, and also we have two types of input for this keyword. We have two strings here. One is the string that we want to be replaced, and one is the new value. For example, if I write Kevin as the value that I want to be replaced, I write ABC as a new value. If I start the program, it replaced Kevin with ABC. We also can replace a single character. Two inputs must be character here. For example, if I want to change T's to Q, I give the first input as T and the second input as Q. And as you can see, all T's have been replaced by Q. And let's change T to E, and this is more obvious example. As you can see, all E's have been replaced by Q. And that's it for replace keyword and for the video. Just one quick note, C# is case sensitive programming language, and you have to be careful everywhere in your program. This is very important to remember. And that's it. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Hope you have an awesome day and peace out.